Okay, in this question we're asked to find the limit, and this limit involves the limit as x approaches infinity of x minus 3 over the square root of 4x squared plus 25. Alright, so this is a limit where x is going towards infinity, so it's a limit that involves an infinity. Okay, the way to work on this is to always remember we have the the common limit of as x goes to infinity of 1 on x is equal to 0. So this is the one that we ought to look at trying to incorporate into that. Now the other complication is that we actually have a square root. So we start to look for the highest exponent of x in this particular one. You'll notice here that we do have an exponent of 1 here for this x. We do have an exponent of 2 here, so this looks like it's the largest one, but remember that we're taking the square root, and the square root of an x squared would be an x to the 1, so our highest exponent is x to the 1 in actual fact. Right, so what we do is we looking at the limit as x approaches infinity, and we divide every term by x. So let's go x divided by x here and 3 divided by x here on the numerator. Now what we do is we divide the bottom term by the same, and we'll do this in 2 steps. We're actually dividing this term here by x as well. Now what I want to do is I want to get this x inside the square root, so this can become the limit as x approaches infinity of 1 minus 3 on x on the top, and if I put all this in the square root sign, this will become 4x squared on x squared, alright, because when the x goes under the square root sign it becomes an x squared, plus 25 over x squared. Okay, alright, so now what we can do is we can now simplify this as the limit as x approaches infinity of 1 minus 3 on x, stays the same on the top. Okay, and now we have the square root of 4 plus 25 over x squared. Now what we do is we take the limit. Alright, now this limit of 1 is 1, and the limit of 3 on x as x goes to infinity is 0, and this becomes a square root of 4 plus the derivative is 25 on x squared as x goes to infinity is 0, and so this becomes equal to 1 over the square root of 4, which of course is 1 over 2, and this would be the limit.